What's going on, Easy Agent Proers? In the next two videos, I'm going to be going over how to get seller leads with Google AdWords. And there's a good reason why you want to use Google AdWords over Facebook ads when it comes to seller leads. Now, they both work. However, Google AdWords are going to give you a little bit better results because these are people that are actually searching for getting their house sold and people that are searching to actually work with a real estate agent. So these are going to be hotter leads. They're going to be leads that are more apt to work with you as opposed to Facebook ads, which are going to be a little bit more sparse and you're more so just trying to find people as opposed to people finding you when it comes to Google AdWords. So let's go over exactly how I'm going to set up seller leads with Google AdWords, and I'm going to be doing so with EasyAgentPro, and I'm going to be using 3 separate lead pages. So I'm going to show you which 3 that I use inside of EasyAgentPro. So coming over here to the actual computer and taking a look at my apps page. So when you come in, you're going to first be on your dashboard and you want to come over to the apps tab. Once you're over here, you're going to want to check out the squeeze page. So you're going to click on this and it's going to come up with multiple squeeze pages. Now there's 3 squeeze pages that I like to use. And let me actually find the first one that I want to talk about. So when you click on the squeeze page, you're going to click on the create new squeeze tab, and you're going to be shown this page right here with multiple different squeeze pages that you can use. So there are 3 squeeze pages that I like to use when it comes to my seller ads. I like to use one for home valuation. I use one for a home seller's guide, and I have a contact now page. So it's going to be 3 separate ones that all convert differently and all work for different types of sellers. So you're going to have to figure out which one works best for your market. I like to use all 3 and start figuring out which one is going to work best. So let's go over to the first one that I like to use, and that is going to be a kind of a home valuation type of ad. Now, these don't necessarily work too well when it comes to Facebook ads I've seen, but they work better when it comes to Google AdWords, because of course this is people that know that Zillow's estimates are usually overinflated and they're not necessarily very accurate. So these are going to be more bread and butter and work better for you. So a home valuation one, this one is pretty simple. People come in, they put their email and their address. They can scroll down and you can have information that you're putting here about the home selling process, about the home valuation that you're going to give them, and giving them information in regards to selling their house after they get their home valuation. You can tell them about that here. You can have any sort of testimonials down here in this portion. This works very well also. And that's pretty much it for this. Very customizable. You can put your logo up here, change your number over here, change the picture in the background, change just about anything that you have listed here. This is one of the better ones when it comes to a home valuation. So after the home valuation, you're gonna, I also use one that's a simple contact form. And in this simple contact form is, you know, I change out this part to an actual custom testimonial that I have from a seller that I've worked with in the past. From there, I change up the actual logo that's here on the page. I change out the number. I usually leave the template that they have alone because it works well for me. It's written pretty well, so it works well for what I need. Now, I know I've mentioned before that I don't necessarily use the phone number when it comes to getting contact with people, but in this sense, on this type of ad, this is people that are actually asking to be reached out to, so I include the phone number in this portion. You can change up the color on here. I usually change up the color to match with the color that I have with my brokerage and with my actual logo. So as you can see, if I was to go in here, I can change the image to this right here, and I can change it up, have this image. I can change the color in the background. It's a little finicky. You have to figure out where it is. You can, let me just show you. Kind of have to move your cursor around until it kind of comes up, and you just click and you can change the background color to something that's going to match better with whatever your logo colors are or whatever colors you want them to be. And as you can see, it kind of works in a gradient as well. So let's say that I wanted this color to be white. So I would change this gradient over here to this, and I would change this gradient over here to be this. Press OK, and the background is white. Or say you wanted them to be a little bit different, I could change one to red, press OK, and it's more of a gradient effect. You could change the color of your wording if you're going to do something like this, or have the white over here. It doesn't really matter. It's really up to you what you want to happen. So when it comes to the map in the background, you can change this to wherever you're actually sending your ad to. So if I had this ad running for, say, this has it for Beverly Hills, California, this is going to have the center location stock on Beverly Hills, California. If I wanted to change this to somewhere in, I don't know, let's try 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Pennsylvania Avenue, DC, and let's see if this will come up. All right, it comes up as you can see, the White House, and it's going to give you that location. So you can change this to your brokerage or wherever you're actually interested in sending all of your traffic to. So if your ad is for, say, DC, you can have this in the center of DC or anywhere else that you want your ad to be shown to. So after this, the last one that I use is one that we've gone over before in a previous video, which we'll have linked to this video, for creating a home seller's guide. I'm not going to go too much in depth with that, but as you can see, you can create a guide to selling your home, and you can give the people the information on that when they click on your actual page. And they can just, grab the home seller's guide, and then you can reach out to them and start your lead follow-up and begin to turn them into an actual lead. So that's going to be it for this video. In the next video, I'm going to be going over how to set up your AdWords to run for these types of ads, or to target the actual sellers. So I will see you guys in that video. If you like this one, be sure to leave it a like. It helps our channel to grow, and be sure to subscribe so you're not missing out on any new content that we put out, and we'll see you in the next one.